Well, I'm loaded up. I'm fixing to head back to the lake property. You might notice I got my newer Dodge hooked up instead of the old 1-ton. I've got it actually in the shop. It started smoking real bad. The rear wheels were smoking real bad the other day after we got home, and I think it has a axle seal leak or something like that. I'm just having it checked out. I don't really have the time to do it myself. Mr. Leesky's over here on the rock chilling out. He's trying to stay cool because it's early in the morning, but it's already pretty warm. And like I said, I am fixing to head down to the lake property to do a little more cleanup, but Rachel stepped outside to give the cats a treat, or Mojo a treat or something, and she heard a baby goat screaming over here pretty much. Got his head stuck in the fence. And there's Miss Cora. So the dogs are kind of spread out. They're both up on their perches, you might say. Cora's on that. Leesky was over there on that rock. So we're gonna go rescue this baby goat before we do anything, because it is too hot to be having your head stuck in the fence today. Cora, I need you to have a talk with that baby goat. She is always getting her head stuck every day here recently. You know that? Big man, oh, you're already wet early this morning. Huh? You're already all wet? You took a dip to stay cool? Oh! Okay. Super playful in the morning. Alright, let's go get this baby goat. You did it now, didn't you? This goat, she's stubborn. So she's still small enough that she can actually get her head and her horns through this fence here in a little bit. When she gets a little bigger and her horns grow a little more. You're not gonna let me get her? He said, nope, leave this girl alone, she's stuck. Really, Leesky? Doing what you can to protect her, I guess? Well, you need to figure out how to pull her out of there so I don't have to do it every time. Really? She's gonna pop down there? Alright, goat. You gonna let me get to her so I can get her out? Let me get that goat out. Okay, you scratch, I'll get her out. Watch out. Let me get her. Alright. Leesky, let me get the goat. Alright, watch out. No, stop. Move. Alright, this ain't working too good. Get back. Alright, go. You gotta come this way, not that way. She's trying to go out instead of back. Okay, come. There you go. If you quit sticking your head through the fence every day and getting stuck, it wouldn't happen. Go kiss her. He said, no, not gonna mess with it today. Now I got stick tights on my shorts. You know what? Hey, smart one. Everybody else is way over here. They're not making a noise, so she don't know where they're at. They're all over in the middle. We got some kind of flowers blooming on our lily pads. A lot of dragonflies. She's yelling for mama now. Leesky said, is there a threat? You see mama. Did you come to help me, Sheriff Skeeter? But look who else we got over here helping. Yoshi and Yoneg heard the commotion, so they wanted to come check it out as well. They're nosy birds. They pay attention to everything. So like I said, here in a little bit, I'm going to go down to the lake property. I found out I can actually mow and do a little more cleanup than I thought I could do before we actually get the permit. So I'm gonna take the tractor down there, try to brush hog a lot more, try to get it all brush hogged. It's supposed to be 102 today, but tomorrow and the next day it's supposed to be 108. So I don't want to try to do that when it's that hot, which 102, 108, not a big difference probably. But anyways, do all the checks here, of course, like we do every day. Make sure everybody's got their fresh water. Multiple tanks of water for backups and backups. The big pond still got water in it, but the little ponds in the hog pen, they are just about dried up. So I'll probably bring the camera along. I don't know how much of the work I'm gonna show down at the lake property today. I will definitely give you guys an update before I leave to see how much we get done and just kind of vlog our process of cleaning up the whole property and stuff like that. It's really cool to see when you go back and watch the videos and then you see it in person. It's really cool. So the old Kubota is still running good. This old brush hog, this is an old Rhino 5-foot brush hog. Let me show you guys something. It has actually seen better days, but one day, oh, what was it? Probably like 3 or 4 years ago, I was brush hogging, and I don't remember if I hit a rock or what I did, but it actually busted one of the blades on here, and it threw the blade out the side of this brush hog. And this is a pretty thick steel decked brush hog. That's a good brand, and that is a 5-footer. And a lot of people always ask me why I use a 5-footer instead of like a 6-footer, because you know you're mowing 1 extra foot every time you make a pass. Well, over here where we live, it is so wooded and brushy. Back before we had the goats, when I bought this thing, I was brush hogging like 2 or 3 times a year, and getting in between all these trees and stuff like that, the bigger trees that we wanted to leave, a 6-footer just wasn't cutting it. So I actually sold my 6-footer and got a 5-footer because I can get in between these trees a lot easier. But now that we got the lake property, I might look at getting a 6-footer, or maybe upgrading the bad boy 0-turn eventually, and maybe getting a little bigger one, so it don't take as long to mow, because now we've got more stuff to take care of. So anyways, I'm gonna go finish drinking my coffee and then do a few more checks on the front pasture, and then we'll probably head down to the lake. From cringing at the pump to the extremely higher prices that we're not used to at our favorite restaurants, inflation is hitting us all hard, and that's why I use the Upside app. Upside is an incredible app for anyone who buys gas, groceries, or dines out. With every purchase, I'm earning cash back thanks to Upside. So the first time I used the Upside app was to purchase gasoline, and it saved me 12 cents per gallon. I could not believe how much cash back I received from that. To get started, download the free Upside app in the App Store or Google Play. Use my promo code HHFARM, that is HHFARM, and get $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more. Next, claim an offer for whatever you're buying on Upside. Check in at the business, pay as usual with a credit or debit card, and get paid. In comparison to credit card rewards or loyalty programs, you can earn 3 times more cash back with Upside. You can cash out anytime to your bank account, PayPal, or e-gift cards like Amazon and other brands. Upside users are earning more than $1 million per week. That's probably why the app is rated 4.8 out of 5 stars on the App Store. Using Upside is a no-brainer. Anytime we have to fuel up any of the vehicles, we pull up the Upside app and it shows us our local stores that are working with Upside. Just today, I was able to get 12 cents per gallon cash back. Download the free Upside app and use code HHFARM to receive $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more. So we're down here at the water property, and what we're going to concentrate on today is trying to clean up a little bit more around down here where we can park close to the rock building, which is right there. I'm going to try to come in here and get some of this dead limbs, some of this dead brush, and you can see those vultures, those turkey vultures, are up there in that tree flying around. They haven't left this building much, but we're gonna, got my weed eater and stuff like that. We're going to come in here and try to clean some of this stuff up where we can kind of walk around, where we can kind of park and get vehicles in here and make it a little bit more manageable. So I kind of want to show you guys a little bit of the before, and then we'll see what it looks like when we get done. It's just really grown up. So that's some of the stuff we're going to be working on today. Like I said, I really can't trim many of the trees. I can only cut the little bitty brush and stuff like that. I'm still waiting on the permit to be able to take out the trees and to limb some of the trees to make it a lot easier to mow around and stuff like that. But I just kind of wanted to vlog this and show you guys a little bit of what we're doing. I think my dad and Rachel will be down here in a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and try to get what I can with the tractor and see what we can't find under all this jungle. Okay, been down here about 2 hours now. I'm going to show you guys some of the progress we have made. So I've been taking the brush hog through here, getting a bunch of this brush just kind of eaten up. There's a lot of little stobs and little saplings and stuff, but after cleaning up some of this, look at some of the stuff I found in here. There's some old tractor implements. There's a really old brush hog. I've never even seen one like this. Then we got some discs that you pull behind the tractor. Except I don't think anyone will be using this one anytime soon. It's grown up in that tree. It's been here so long. That's pretty neat. Some antiques for sure. So let's walk on down here. Let's go this way. So before, you couldn't even walk through here. It was just so brushy. And once we're able to kind of cut some of these limbs off and cut some of these trees out of here, we'll be able to brush hog and clean up a lot better, but we can only do what we can for now. But yeah, we're making some progress. You guys seen the footage before compared to now. It's a big difference. And I had to come up and take a break and get a screwdriver because the weed eater is kind of loose. The head was loose. Break time or what?
You took my tool away.
Yeah, and I broke it.
And you broke it.
Well, I went and got another tool to fix it. So.
Okay, good.
Alright. So this is a lot of what we're dealing with. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera very well, but it's just little bitty, like, stems, but it's really hardy, like brush, and it just sticks up and it makes it really difficult to walk. The vines, let me show you guys some of these vines. So like these vines right here are some of them, and they get entangled in all these old sticks and stuff that's been laying on the ground, and it just makes it a pain to rip them up. You guys can see that. And some of them thorn vines, I don't even know what those are. They're just a nuisance, but they are everywhere in here, and they're just intertwined in all the sticks and the brush and the limbs and stuff that we're trying to work around and get out of here. So you kind of got to weed them before you can do anything. So I have this battery powered DeWalt trimmer here, and of course regular trimmer line isn't going to do anything on brush like this. So I went to Tractor Supply and I was trying to find some kind of brush cutter head that you could put on here, and I found these little dudes. These work pretty good until you hit something a little bit harder than a stick, and then they just rust off and they bent. So I need to get some replacement blades of those, but right now my trimmer head just keeps twisting on me, so I'm going to try to tighten some bolts up. But let me take you guys down here. So I was able to get that brush hog in here and kind of trim up this roadway. Then we got a bunch of these vines and stuff. We used some cloppers on that, and then you can see now we got a pretty good path up there. There's a tree down up there that's been down forever. I'm gonna have to cut that up and wait till I get the bigger tractor down here and use the grapple, and then go make another brush pile somewhere. But we are making a little progress. You can kind of see down here, the bottom of these stairs. I went down there with the trimmers and kind of got some of that. But gotta get the rest of this out of here.
What do you call it? Grass snake. So what happened, Kevin?
Well, the dang weed eater, the screws keep coming out of the head, so can't use it no more.
So we're down to the cloppers.
Yep.
And
Got it.
picking up by hand.
Brush hog.
Is it brush hog or bush hog?
Brush hog.
I call it brush hog too, and
Everybody calls it something different. I call
technically I think it's bush hog.
I call it a brush hog.
I call it brush hogging. I always have and always will. But we got a pretty good pile right here.
Yep.
Making progress. It's a little overwhelming. Because there's a whole bunch more underbrush like this on the other side of that old abandoned creepy building, right?
Yep, you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
A little exercise never hurt nobody.
No. A lot of boats going out today.
Yeah, it's a nice day. It's
Yeah.
hot.
Seen several people fishing up the bank. I wonder if they're catching anything. Alright, I'm gonna put the camera down so I can help you.
Get that one or two.
I about stepped off in this hole right here. Wonder what's down there. Comes out over here. Right there. He's taking everything over there to that pile so we can eventually burn it, hopefully. Or who knows? I don't know what we're gonna do.
buzzards or vultures. All right, so it's time to stop working for the day. We've been down here for several hours now. Got quite a bit accomplished, but I tore up the DeWalt trimmer. I lost some screws out of it. Actually, I didn't tear it up, so I got to try to find some replacement screws. And then the tractor, let me walk over here and show you guys real quick. I just want to walk over here and show you some of this stuff we cleared up. There's a dead tree over there. We got rid of it, most of it. I was coming back to get the rest of it, and then I noticed the linkage on the tractor snapped in half. So I can't raise the brush hog up and down like I need to. Let me show you guys here. I've never had this happen before, but this thing right here just snapped. I don't know if I can weld that or not. It's actually adjustable, which I had it where I needed it. If I could just weld it where it is, it might work, but I don't know what kind of metal that is. I don't know if it's weldable or not. So we are at a standstill for now.
Kevin broke everything today.
Kevin broke everything today, pretty much. We're not home yet, so we gotta get the tractor back home.
So what are you saying?
Just knock on wood, I guess. Nothing else breaks, but I was wanting to get the rest of this brush hog. That's pretty much all I like right there. We got a brush pile going. That thing's grown quite a bit just today from dead limbs and trees that were laying around the ground and stuff.
So what are we gonna do for next time?
Next time we're probably gonna come down here and hopefully we'll have a permit where we can start actually taking out some of these trees.
Yeah, that would be nice.
It's supposed to be like 108 tomorrow or next day, so I don't know.
The forecast is
when we're gonna get back down here. The forecast is horrible.
Is a nightmare. I shared that on our Facebook page. If you guys aren't following on Facebook, we share things here and there that we don't always include in videos. So if you've got Facebook and you want to follow, go there and follow it. I think we need one more DeWalt.
We need two more right now because we don't even have one.
Okay, two more.
That one don't even work. And my dad brought the steel weed eater down here and it just had a regular head on it and it wouldn't even do anything.
No, it's too thick. You've got to have those blades on it. So if we can get
brush blades
where you can have one and I can have one, we can knock it out so much quicker.
I'm gonna get on Amazon and order another one and try to order some more replacement screws.
It was super light. So anybody, did you get that? You got that on Amazon?
Yep. I'll try to share a link down in the description for anyone that likes to weed eat, but you don't like messing with the gasoline engines, the little two-stroke engines that you gotta mix the gas and oil and then set them down for winter and pick them back up in the spring, and the carburetor's all gunky and all that. These, you just put a battery in them and they're ready to go. So.
But for me, the plus is they're really super light.
Yeah, it's light.
Like I was able to use it until you took it away and then
I will fix it. I gotta fix this tractor too because I'm not done brush hogging yet. So
yeah,
that's all.
It looks really good from what you've got though.
It's getting there.
It's getting there. It's just gonna have to be little by little.
Little steps. You can't do everything in a day.
Yeah.
So it's just too hot today for one to do much. We've been down here for about 4 hours or 5 hours now, and we got a nice breeze and a lot of shade. Thankfully, I'm soaking wet. I have my shoes on or my boots on. If I had my Crocs, I think I'd go jump in the lake and cool off. It sounds really good.
Yeah, I've been hearing sea-doos and boats go by and I'm like, oh, I want to go get them.
But we got to get home anyways, and it's time to go check on all the water for the animals and refresh all their water, give them some cold water to drink.
Yep.
Try to beat this heat because there is no relief in sight still. So anyways, I've got dirt everywhere. I'm gonna go home and take a shower first thing I'm gonna do. So guys, thank you so much for watching this journey of ours down here and at home with the goats and all the animals. We're back and forth all the time, so you get a little bit of everything. But anyways, if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And I can't hardly talk because I'm so thirsty.
If you like hard work and you want to see people work hard, follow us.
If you want to see sweat, just kidding.
And
anyways,
possibly accidents and things breaking, all that's going to happen, and we're going to share it.
Yep, hopefully I can get this fixed. I don't know, I might have to order a new one. But
no, hopefully no accidents.
Yep. So anyways, guys, we'll see you on the next video.
Thanks, guys.